Once he's able to do that independently, renegotiating a whole different contract with the label. Talk to me nicely. Shebe, shita. You feel what I'm saying? He can pull up on them on something. Look, man, I need this amount of money. I need this. I need that. He's going to have a whole lot more leverage. He's going to have a whole lot more negotiation power. I guess they begin to be the twerk. Shita, superstar, rock star. He's like the biggest sensation right now in the country. Shebeshkt. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to do a little reaction. Curiosity's dropped a new video. And I'm just going to get straight into it. Hear what Shebeshkt is about. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, stay tuned.
Who is this guy? This dude has literally been all over my feed recently. He's literally everywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Shebeshkt.
Okay,
look at
Shebeshkt is probably the most controversial artist there's ever been in the country. Lawsuits on one hand for attempted murder and robbery, and a seemingly successful and inspirational music career on the other. Some claim that he is a terrible influence to the youth, cause I mean, what is all of this?
So one calls himself the president, Yastrata. The other one calls himself president of the youth or whatever. Yeah, I think that's what he calls himself. You feel me? Anyway, I mean, kids love this man.
Yet at the same time, so big. It's crazy how influential this guy is.
Bro, Shebe is big, right?
But like, where did he even come from? Who is Shebeshkt? And what kind of music genre is Lekompo even? Let's
that's what you call it, Lekompo.
find out.
Lekompo person me ke ba le bophela lifestyle la bo fuck life fa bona gore ke drill music ya ka states.
Explicitly the gangster rap music, the rap music that's infiltrated with cursing, drug dealing, the degradation of women.
Fuck life.
Another local rapper is dead. Late last night, officers responded to calls of shots fired.
Come on, it can't be that deep. Wait a minute. Ish, Mzantine. Can't be that deep though. Low key guns are kind of expensive too. I don't think niggas in the hood are really, click clacking like that too. And stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they play as far as like body AK-40 something. Nah, not in South Africa. I think guns are kind of expensive. You feel what I'm saying?
That culture, that hip-hop culture has definitely influenced our young people, and it has been a true detriment to society.
Lehlohonolo Katlego Chauke, known as Shebeshkt, was
those are like regular names, bruh. Lehlohonolo, that's regular. Katleho, that's I know 10,000 Katlehos. Chauke, who doesn't know that last name, bro?
Born on March 28, 1995, in the township of Lekompo, South Africa, to a dysfunctional and impoverished family. Throughout his childhood, Shebeshkt loved music, drawing inspiration from influential artists such as Big Pun, Tupac, and 50 Cent. This early passion for music would later play an important role in shaping his artistic identity and career.
How do you get that name, Shebeshkt? How does that come about?
They used to call me Shebe. And like they used to call me a dog because I go singaga vele ki general.
Abash. By the way, this podcast, this interview with Shebeshkt on the podcast and chill with MacG has currently 2.3 million views, bro. 2.3 million views on a whole. It's probably an hour interview. 2.3 million views, bro. I think it's the fourth biggest interview on the MacG podcast, if not the third. Not 100%.
Growing up in challenging circumstances, Shebeshkt was exposed to crime at an early age. At just 15 years old, he faced his first encounter with the law, arrested for stabbing people with knives. This marked the beginning of his troubled encounters with the law, leading to his first time in jail. Remarkably, he found himself entangled in numerous legal cases, sometimes accumulating around 60 cases in a single month.
Huh?
We're now orunali gang. Like we're part of a gang.
We're part of a gang, braga, and a boss of a gang.
2020, Shebeshkt hits the mainstream with his single Kidishete Malume. A rather funny story. He breaks into
Kidishete
a house
Malume.
to steal as per usual and finds boys recording in a home studio. But instead of doing what he was initially there for, he asks if he could hop onto the mic.
Wait, man, wait. You wait. You break into this home, and now they just chat to you casually.
In 2023, Shebeshkt starts making headlines and trending on social media for his unmatched talent. He is the first guest on Podcast and Chill to reach 1 million views in just 2 days. Wait,
Whoa.
let me put that into perspective.
Please
The
do, my boy.
episode with Black Coffee took 8 days to reach 8 million views. Quite a
1
significant
million.
difference, isn't it?
No ways, definitely.
Yo,
no
that's
ways, no ways.
He can't say that because Shebeshkt brought numbers.
Yeah, that was crazy. I've never seen anything like it.
Meanwhile, he has refused to gamble his career to a record label. What a legend. I mean, whether you
Oh
like
shit, Shebeshkt. Damn, I didn't know he was indie. Okay, straight
him
to point.
or not, whether you listen to the genre or not, dude is the hottest thing at the moment.
Yeah, for sure. He's the most booked artist in the country right now. It's crazy, bro. I mean, we got the likes of, you feel me? We got superstars in the country, but he's the most booked. That's crazy. I think it plays a huge role in the fact that most of his fan base is like the youth. You feel what I'm saying? It's like high school kids, maybe people around the age of what, 15 to the age of what 15, bro. I'm playing. It's probably like from the age of 6. If you keep it all the way 1,000, this motherfucker got fans from the age of 6, I'd say, all the way up to like 25. Like, if you know what I'm saying, like niggas really fuck with Shebe for real. So if you're a promoter and you want to make sure that the numbers pull up, the kids pull up, Shebe is the guy to call. I'm sorry, but it's facts, bro. Who else are you gonna call? If you really want the youth to really rock up for sure, come on, you're gonna call Shebe. I mean, who's that boy? Vocalistic had a show. It's probably in Pretoria, I have no idea. But him and Shebe had a little, back and forth. Nyana. Not necessarily back and forth, but Shebe was just upset that Home Slice didn't post him not once, if you know what I'm saying. And I think Shebe didn't get paid for that gig. And he was actually the highlight of the show. He was trending on TikTok. I mean, this motherfucker is big. You feel me? Kids love this man, bro. So yeah, I mean, shit, 1 million views in 2 days. My boy just put that shit into perspective, but I don't think you understand what that means. If you really think about it, like, this motherfucker is big. We've never seen this before. Who else was pulling these numbers in the country? The last time we had this type of run was, damn, I'm thinking really hard right now, but nah, Shebe is one of a kind.
When last did you see this
Damn.
kind of influence without airplay, without massive campaigns, just genuine organic shanties twerker?
It's a compo king. What genre is that? Compo.
Lekompo brefan me ke ba le ba phela lifestyle la bo fuck life fa bona gore ke drill music ya ka states ke
Yeah.
fuck life na gore ke tareng na Lekompo la ka para na gore ke nyako make sense mo sa make sense so
So I see piano.
I was piano bro
No.
I see hip hop.
I see pop
Oh.
ke tare ke ratchet
Ratchet music.
It is a music genre that originates in Limpopo and has gained popularity over the years. Lekompo, as described by Shebeshkt, is a local version of American drill music, which is a subgenre of hip-hop music that originated in Chicago. Now, early drill artists are noted for their explicit, confrontational style of lyricism and association with crime. Lekompo, in a very simple way, could be defined as gangster music, but like instead of rifles and cocaine, you have okapilidipa. Okay, so I'm scrolling through Twitter this one time
Pretty much.
and come across a tweet of a woman from Northwest complaining about his 14-year-old grandson. Apparently, he walks topless in the house and shouts when the mother talks to him. As it turns out, he also has a knife tattooed on his belly.
Damn.
Well, you don't need
At 14 years old, my nigga, like a whole flipping knife on your belly. 14 years old, bro. Like, get off Liffy. Which one is this one? This kid is wilding. So now he's probably gonna spin it on some, maybe not him, but he's just a reporter, right? He's just telling us the information. Niggas is probably spinning it on some, yo, Shebe is a bad influence to young kids. He's inspiring kids to be, gangsters and whatnot. I hope that's not the case, but it sounds like that's what he's gonna be leading up to. If that's the case, then that's a bit sad because D-Manijo, like, he's just himself at the end of the day, Wabo. I think that's the reason why Shebe is so big. I think the reason why Shebe is so big is because he's genuinely, authentically himself. 100% every day when he wakes up, shit away. You know what I'm talking about? Like, so people, I think that's what they respect him for, Wabo. He's very genuine. He's not fake like most artists in the game right now. Like, he's just 100% himself. And it's a bit unfortunate that, you know, he comes from a background of gangsterism, a background of, knives and violence, going to jail at 15. It's just unfortunate, but unfortunately, that's just who he is. And if he's gonna be blowing up, then obviously he's gonna have to inspire the youth in a different way. Maybe he'd have to shy away from the gangster image or persona that he has. Maybe he might have to clean up his image a bit, just for the sake of the fact that, look, man, you're no longer a street dude anymore. You are a celebrity now. You have a lot of influence. Your voice actually matters.
Need to be smart to figure out where the influence comes from. Shebesht's rise to fame has sparked a largely controversial debate, which ultimately circles around the negative influence of gangster music on Gen Zs. You see, Lekompo focuses primarily on the negative aspects of inner city life. The lyrics often glorify criminal activity and degrade women. Take for instance these lines from the track Kidi Shite Malume. They go, Pike pipe malume,
Stunya kitunya malume.
Kitunya malume, knife malume. Knife malume, fuck my wife malume. Okay, this genre of music is often cited as the cause of the increase in violence within communities. This is particularly true among black youth in South Africa.
Bro, if people don't get the fuck out of here with this narrative, I don't think this is all the way completely true. Guys, let's keep it a K. Kids have been wilding in the hood. Bruh. I'm from the Val, so that's the game. We used to have this gang called Maron 10. These little boys were literally going around harassing the whole community, bro. I'm talking booty peke and shit. You know what I'm saying? They used to chop niggas up, bruh. These kids were on TV on motherfucking special assignment. These kids were on wait. Special assignment was Party SABC3. These kids worked up on ETV as well on another little TV show. I can't remember what it was called. I'm telling you right now, this has been going on, bruh. Shebe making the music about such things. It's just him rapping about what he happened to go through in his own life, right? Is he glorifying acts of violence? Maybe to some extent, but he's just rapping what he comes from, right? It's a bit unfair. I don't know, man. Hey.
Bear in mind that
Shebe, man.
South Africa has a homicide rate 6 times that of the global average. Many gangster music artists may justify the connotations of their music by claiming they're only retelling experiences of their lives on the streets when they were growing up. Close analysis of the song lyrics often reveals a ton of curse words, a lot of violence, and sometimes no substance. But you see, it's nothing new. Whether you're a hard hip-hop fan or a big Lekompo enthusiast, you're exposed to violent lyrics one way or the other. This whole thing is merely entertainment.
I wonder when Zola was blowing up back in the time with Kwaito music. I wonder if he was criticized for the type of music that he was making, because I think he's one of like our earliest, gangster rappers. If we keep it all the way at K, damn. I'm not really 100% sure. Let me know in the comment section if you know a thing or two about Zola's blow up. But he also was on some gangster shit. Was he also getting criticized like Shebe is right now? Maybe it's because Shebe might be getting criticized to this extent because now we have social media platforms. You get what I'm saying? His story gets shared, 100 times more than Zola's story can ever get shared. I mean, a million views in 2 days, bro. Come on, stop playing. You feel what I'm saying? Zola making a million, it'd probably take him, a couple of months. You feel me? So I don't know, man. Yeah. Shebe's reach is crazy. Now, my question is, was Zola's blow up as dramatic and frowned upon as Shebe's blow up? Did we still have critics talking about Zola influencing the youth in a negative light, shining light on the negative criminal activities going on in the hood? Please, if you know, answer the question down below. You feel me?
Artists have been forced to create artificial gangster images for the sake of
Y'all remember these niggas, the Island Boys? These kids are so disrespectful. I remember going on live with the kids before they became the Island Boys. Accidentally just ended up on their live, and they like, yo, where you from? I'm like, I'm from South Africa. They like, what they say? These kids are so disrespectful, bruh. They like, do you have a car? Are there cars there? I'm like, bro, stop playing. I go in my bedroom, I show them outside, and it's like, a view of Johannesburg, whatever. And they like, I turn the camera back in my face, and they're like, get the fuck out of here, y'all poor. He kicks me out the live. I'm like, bro, these motherfuckers think South Africa or Africa in general is just a country or a continent. It's crazy, bro.
a lucrative
Madness.
career. Many young people idolize these artists and imitate their behavior, which is one example of how the type of music isn't benefiting society.
Kole aska bo choose bo nchusi jwa and same time so ntse go gopola iska ba selfish gopola renga thoma ka re mahlapa gopola eish ke se gona le ba banyana ba lebelele gona le ba go swa straight banyako ba ke pono re ba gola banyako ban.
Sure. I mean, give the men some props. Shebeshkt is very much aware of the influence he has and is aware of the power of wording in his music. But I mean, it's not like he could just up and change and start creating music that fits the moral code or whatever that means.
Unfortunately.
It's an entertainment industry, and very unfortunately, in order to stay relevant, you give the people what they want.
Low key, unfortunately, that's the case, right? And it does fall on that topic, such and such sold their soul. You get what I'm saying? I spoke about this before in this podcast. Listen, you end up actually being, if you are the product, yeah. Let's say, like for instance, Shebe is actually the product, yeah. Once you are the product, you fall into the trap of actually having to produce, the product over and over again, and you might get lost in the source, right? So it does open up the conversation over to, yeah, motherfucker sold his soul to the devil, this and the third. It's just sad, bruh. But hey, who knows? Whatever.
And this is exactly what they want. But the whole thing doesn't just end at violence. The promotion of drug use is consistently found in these verses and more often than not glorified. Rappers and musicians often fail to show the negatives and the consequences of using and doing them. You'll hear in multiple rap songs how they hustled in the corner to gain street credibility and eventually become wealthy and live large, as they would say. Young and economically disadvantaged individuals from the ghetto are the most easy to influence. If he can do it, why
So
can't
can I,
I?
type shit.
The music more often than not sells this idea that you'd have to be a thug in order to get the ideal lifestyle of money, women and cars. I sit and watch Shebeshkt struggle between his pride of having been a gang lord, but like at the same time wants to influence the youth in the right direction.
But now, then again, Nchaka and I, he didn't wake up in the morning on some, I want to be an inspiration to the youth type shit. Like, he just made a song, it blew up. He made a song, it blew up. You feel me? And now unfortunately, he gets hit with this responsibility of actually, acting a certain way so that the youth finds him inspirational, but also respectable to the parents as well. Whereas parents can be like, I'm comfortable with my kid going to a Shebeshkt show. I'm comfortable with my kid actually, being a fan of Shebeshkt. because at the end of the day, the parent will always be responsible for what the kid does. If kids go around stabbing people because Shebe was stabbing people when he was growing up and he blew up off of one song, parents are gonna still be responsible. They're gonna still be held responsible on some control your child, this and the third. Now, Shebe, on the other hand, unfortunately for him, yeah, it's gonna shine a negative light on him and his career, but it's really not his fault, bruh. It's really not his fault, bro. He's just telling his story, dog. You feel what I'm saying? As a parent, it's still your responsibility to make sure that your kid is in line and in order. Okay, well, like you need to explain to your child that, hey man, if you do this and the third, you're going to jail. Period. I don't care who inspired you to do this and the third, but if you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you're going to fucking jail. We also grew up on Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? We grew up on rap as well. You feel me? So, but you didn't see us going outside copping guns, trying to rob people and shit. You feel what I'm saying? I just feel like it's a bit unfair to put all of this, negative light on Shebe's career. It's really unfair, bro. Homeslice is just trying to make money and get out the hood. That's all. And he's actually, I saw he recently bought a house. Shout out to Shebe.
As he repeatedly states that crime isn't the right thing. It's a paradox, right?
Say that.
How do you influence the youth out of crime towards the right path when the very music you make, glorifies the same activities? Regardless of what your thoughts may be about Shebeshkt, in today's day and age, there are a number of rappers that are quite egotistical, and many rap songs can basically be boiled down to, I'm the best, toughest and hardest, don't agree with me, I'll prove it. The scary thing is that this mentality seems to be contagious, and when combined with the glorification of violence, we have people murdering other people for minor offenses. We've gone from words will never hurt me to sticks and stones might break my bones, but words will cause me to get a bunch of friends, drive up by your house, pepper it with bullets, kill you, maim your girlfriend, kill the little girl playing up front, and get myself imprisoned. But like I said, this whole thing is a facade.
Shit.
Entertainment at its best.
For entertainment. Ke re gona le nna mara o tswela to nkere ke ntse shit a tweka o tsere go lapisa yo mbra mara for batho bra ke to no shit
That's true.
you know what get tlhompha mama ngwana.
So basically what he's trying to say is behind the scenes he still has to be he's still himself behind the scenes. He's still Katlego, he's still Lekompo, you feel me? But every time he steps outside, he's pressured. Not necessarily pressured, but he kind of has to. It's his persona. You feel what I'm saying? He kind of has to wear his clown face or whatever, so to say, and just be the character that people love him for. Because low key, Vele, we don't know Katlego. We don't know Lekompo. You feel me? We don't know Chauke. We know Shebeshkt. So, unfortunately for him, he is the product. He is the product, and he's gonna have to, milk the shit out of this product for as long as he fucking can. Okay, and make as much money as possible. Honestly speaking, my guy, apparently he's involved in some gang activity, or used to be involved in some gang activity that could actually get him into trouble with the law and his enemies. I'll make a reaction video to that story. I haven't watched the video, but I just saw the title. I was like, I'm gonna watch this video one day. I'm gonna make a video on it. So yeah, the thumbnail and the title was leading up to the fact that Shebe is in trouble with the law. He's in trouble with other gangs. We'll look into that and see what's that about. But yeah, my boy just needs to milk the fuck out of his career, bro. Make as much money as possible. Buy as many houses, as many cars as possible. Buy as many businesses as possible, bro, so that he makes sure that he doesn't go back into the poverty again. I swear to God, congratulations, Shebeshkt. We love you, dog. Keep it up, bro.
Look, I want to ask you a question. But before that, let me give you a far too common scenario. Two parents separate for whatever reason, or even worse, the father dies and the mother lives with a new boyfriend or spouse who has kids. Worst case scenario, she is unemployed. Sadly, the situation becomes harsh for the child both emotionally and financially. For such reasons, kids end up finding their place in gangs and a life of crime. Now, My question to you is Shebeshkt a culprit or a victim?
Why do you think people end
He's a product of his environment. Yeah, he's just a product of his environment. If he was born in Santon or Bryanston, he was probably gonna take a different path. You get what I'm saying? He just happens to be born in a community where there's a lot of crime, a lot of gangs, and a lot of poverty as well. And I guess he was like, fuck it, I just need to survive. The fuck, I just need to survive. What's the best thing to do right now? Shit, I'm gonna join that gang. I'm gonna try to be the ringleader of that gang. Or I'm gonna start my own shit and just try to dominate the whole hood, and we'll just make money one way or another. You feel me? He's just a product of his environment. It's very unfortunate, and it's the reality. It's the reality rather of most kids in the country. And man, just pray for South Africans, man. Just pray for kids in the hood. You feel what I'm saying? Do what he does currently. If you blow up and make some money of your own somehow, just go give back to the community, man. Even if you're not from that community, just try to find a way to just give back somehow, bro. Shapa bolo kopo kopo, bomki tijo. Feed the people somehow, dog. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Damn. Shout out to Shebe, dog.
up in a life of crime? Like, what are you looking for? Like, what do you think?
To me, Shebeshkt is a
Yo.
testament to the amount of potential and talent there is in our impoverished neighborhoods.
Sivana.
The same talent that will probably never be tapped into due to the lack of exposure and opportunities. Otherwise, I get the big to be
Yo, Shebe, bro. I swear to God, bro. Do I think Shebe should remain independent? Yes, for sure. Shebe should remain independent. Shebe should not sign to a major label yet. Let me explain. I need Shebe to stay independent for a couple of years, okay? Let me explain why I'm saying that. I need this man to build as much leverage as possible. Here's what I mean. When Shebe sits down with a major label like Sony Music Africa, Warner Bros or whatever, when he sits down with the guys, because I'm telling you, they're already calling him. Okay, this is just facts, okay? Don't ask me how I know this. I just know this. I just know how the music industry works, okay? Shebe is the biggest sensation right now. If these motherfuckers are not calling Shebe right now, then something would be wrong with the world. I'm telling you that major labels are already calling Shebe. They're already trying to sign him, okay? Now, if he signs currently right now, it'll be a bad idea because he still has to, build his image and his brand to a bigger audience. He still needs to branch out of South Africa, Joe. Maybe he's already performing in Namibia. He's already performing in the neighboring Southern Hemisphere countries in Africa. I get that. It's fine. But he still needs to branch out as far as, I'm talking the West Africa way. You feel what I'm saying? Shebe still needs to branch out and become something he needs to become something stapled in the African music scene. Then we can start negotiating with the labels. Even then, I think it'll still be too soon. But I just need this man to be as big as possible before he signs with any major label so that he has a lot of leverage. He can tell them straight up, hey man, look, I'm already pulling 10,000 people a show. Stop playing with me. I'm already pulling 20,000 people a show. Stop playing with me. He needs to host his own shows, like that Reese Effect tour that Reese had. He needs to host some shit like that and actually pull the numbers for real. Pull up on Pretoria, pull up on Johannesburg, pull up on Durban, pull up on Cape Town. Feel me? A whole country tour. Once he's able to do that independently, renegotiating a whole different contract with the label. Talk to me nicely. Shebe, shita. You feel what I'm saying? He can pull up on them on some, look, man, I need this amount of money. I need this, I need that. He's going to have a whole lot more leverage. He's going to have a whole lot more negotiation power on that round table with those label execs. You understand what I'm saying? Unfortunately, artists tend to sign way too early in their career without any leverage, and they get spun up the block. Like they just get played around with. You feel me? Look at what Ambitious was doing with the MTs of the world. You feel what I'm saying? Them niggas was controlling our superstars, careers. You feel what I'm saying? Just because they were kids at the time. Nasty C is a different situation. I'm sorry. MT, you know what I'm saying? Like he was a kid at the time, and he wasn't, MT was kind of big, but he wasn't big. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like he signed way too early. But yeah, man. All the best for Shebe, dog. He's giving back to the community. That's beautiful to see. You feel what I'm saying? As for the youth, Just don't play yourself like that, bro. Don't play yourself like that. You know what's right, you know what's wrong, guys. Come on. If you like 15 years old, 16, 17, 18, and you a kid, I mean, my little brother is 16, bro. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Stay out of crime, dog. You know what's right, you know what's wrong. Come on, let's keep it okay. Yeah, you might need people to guide you and tell you, hey, don't do this, don't do that. But just stay in school, James. Come on, please stop playing. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's about it for this video. Thank you guys for joining me and listening here. We're gonna do more Shebeshkt videos, you feel what I'm saying? I'm planning something crazy. If you made it this far in the video, I'm gonna tell you something. Don't tell anybody about this. I'm planning something crazy. See, I'm in the CBD of Johannesburg. I'm gonna start doing street interviews. You feel me? I'm gonna start doing street interviews. We're gonna be interviewing foreign nationals. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm surrounded by every single African you can think of. I feel like South Africa has the most diverse cultures in the whole flipping planet. Let's keep it a K, bro. There's everyone here. You feel me? So yeah, these Congolese people, these Ethiopians, bro, these Somalians, these Nigerians, people from Ghana. I'm talking motherfucking Egypt, bro. Like, everyone is here. So I'm gonna start interviewing these motherfuckers because they all within walking distance from where I'm at right now. I'm gonna start talking with these individuals. I'm gonna start having conversations with these individuals, and I'm gonna start posting these long format interview videos on my YouTube. So yeah, please click the subscribe button. Make sure you click the like button, ring the notification bell so you're notified when I drop the next video. And ladies and gentlemen, I promise you, we're gonna blow this shit up. Okay, this channel is currently on 3.6k subscribers. We're gonna blow this shit up. Just watch. Road to 100k. Peace. You know what I'm talking about.
Hello, talking that nigga, that snitch. I ain't been up on the block in a minute.